Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
So, have you been in the water long? I have this amazing blueprint of a aquarium I can design, and then we can like get to know each other a little bit more. Wait, what do you mean the camera's rolling? The camera's rolling? What? No, this isn't what it looks like. This isn't what it looks like. Nope, I am not flirting with a mermaid. Nope, not at all. Nope, you don't see anything around here. This is a completely normal stream. I was not trying to get it with a mermaid. Nope, that's not what's happening. See, I could even prove it to you. See? What? What? Who wrote this? Kevin, this was you, right? You did this. You wrote that up there, didn't you? This is your problem. This is your fault. I swear. Cars and their personalities. Anyways, welcome to the episode, guys. This is an episode of Space Engineers Survival, where we are trying to get off this planet and head to Higara. But we have tons and tons of stuff we have to do. Today, I am planning to build a bunch of mines, since we found out where some of the resources are. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Also, I do apologize about the like whispering of the planet background. I tried to adjust it, but apparently it's synced up to the main sounds of the game. So if I drop it too low, then you won't be able to hear the sounds of the actual game. So I'll just try to make the music and stuff louder in editing until we get off the planet, which will be a while. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. That took me like 5 tries to actually get that right. Oh god. I am not a flirter, not at all. Actually, I found out recently, which I'm going to be making a video on it, that I'm demisexual, which means that I do have a strong desire for romance, but it's very difficult for me because I romance to get to know the person more instead of like people romance to, well, have sex with each other, and that just doesn't work for me. But I'm definitely going to be making a video on that here shortly because I've been doing a lot of research on it, and it's been making me feel a lot better because recently, these last few months, I've been feeling very romantic. Oh my, I actually really like that. Nice. And part of that is just because I really want to experience romance, but I have to experience it in a different way than most people do. Which is kind of why I'm always obsessed with like fantasy creatures like mermaids and recently fox girls, because they're so cute, and I always like get these strong romantic feelings for them. Anyways, so for today's episode, what we're gonna do is we're going to build the iron mine, get that established, then build a nickel mine, a silicon mine, and thanks to the generous Sobani taxpayers, we found shale oil on this planet. And I believe we also found ice? Yeah, I actually still have it set up right now. And unfortunately, ice is near the poles, 27 kilometers away. We're not going to be able to get there on land unless we drive for like 3 hours. So we're going to be building a flying vehicle in order to get the ice up here, which we will need in order to create hydrogen, which we will need in order to make a engine, or not engine, but a thruster in order to escape the planet. Because right now we can make, I believe we only know how to make atmospheric thrusters without ice. And the atmospheric thrusters, of course, require an atmosphere. And once you leave the atmosphere, they don't work. So we need a solution we need a different system like hydrogen, which you can use in both in and out of atmosphere in order to get out of here. But let me see. I'm still not familiar with all the controls of Space Engineers, despite the fact I played this for like 2 hours in the last episode. The shale oil. I believe the shale oil should be over here by the mountains. Yeah, there's like a mountain cliff over there that has some shale oil. It's about 6 kilometers away. So yeah, we will be hopefully getting that established today. But yeah, hopefully we can get all of this done in this episode. This will be nice. This will give us a basic infrastructure running. And in the next episode, I'm hoping to build a transport vehicle to get the iron, nickel, silicon up here to refine a little bit easier. And then next episode after that is it's get ice up here. So hopefully in two episodes we'll have the basic foundations in order to start constructing a platform for a rocket ship to get us into space. That is the plan. But anyways, let's go ahead and switch our GPS off from shale oil, and let's go to iron, because I believe iron is the closest, if I remember. It shouldn't be that far away. 2.5 kilometers. That's the first one we actually need established, because with iron we can build steel plates, which we desperately need if we're going to make the facilities and whatnot. Because the gas power plant we're going to be making to run this place is going to be a small diesel generator. It should be good enough to actually run the facility. And we actually don't need a whole lot to run this thing. Interesting. I must have been looking at this when I was making the when I was trying to prep for this video. But we actually might be able to make that. We're just going to need a little bit of iron to get it running. So we'll go ahead and put that on our bar. Oh my, it's nice and rustic too. I like it. I don't exactly know how this thing would actually work. This generator is actually much smaller than I was expecting. Because I think this might have been the one I was actually thinking about doing. Oh, the designs of this thing is so freaking cool. It's so rustic. Indeed. Also, that like weird crackling noise is part of the atmosphere of this planet. I think it's supposed to be like hot dust like searing your face or something like that. Okay. So, I don't know how much power each one of these produce. And I don't exactly know how to hook them up either. Anyways, we'll figure that out when it's time to start building the power plant. Woohoo. I have footprints. Anyways, let's go ahead and start making our way out to the iron deposit. Oh yeah, we're gonna need resources in order to make what we need. So we're gonna need steel plate, computers, and construction components to make the power line to get the thingy operational, or the mine operational. So let me see exactly what I need. I think it's just one for all of these. Because this is the actual power pole. Okay, yeah, so they require one for all of these. We don't need a display. But yeah. We'll just make 10 of everything. Boop, boop, boop. So we need 10 steel plates. 10 computers. I believe it was it 10 small steel tubes? No, construction components. Glad I checked that. 10 construction components. And we have the resources. I believe we have silicon. Yeah, we do. Okay. And then 10 displays. Oh my, I actually already have some on me. Oh well, at least now we'll have extra. Alright, let's go ahead and start making our way out to the iron deposit, which is 7.5 kilometers away. Okay, hopefully we have enough. We should. But let's rock and roll! Well, that trip was short-lived. I totally forgot to grab supplies for the mine. So let me go back and grab some of the supplies that we need to actually build the mine, to get it operational, and then we will be back to our driving montage. Oops. Oh, speaking of driving montage, there's one right here. I thought there was one that was close. Okay. And let me see if I actually marked this one. I think there was another one I actually marked. Yeah, even closer iron. I think that's this one. Nope, it's not this one, but this one is extremely close. It's only 400 meters away, which would be fantastic. So, let's go ahead and new current position. So we'll just call this closest iron. There was like 3 or 4 different iron deposits I found, which is nice because that means if we need more iron production, we'll be able to get that going quickly. So yeah, let me grab supplies to actually make these the iron, and we will go ahead and just make the mining thing, get the mining system going. And if you guys are wondering why I'm not actually gathering any of this, I'm right-clicking to actually do this. And when you right-click, it just destroys the terrain instead of actually giving you materials. Doing that just to keep our inventory and stuff under control. Okay, here we are. So I believe if we do something like this, it should work. Let's quickly get it built, because it should tell me if it's contacting correctly and what it should be producing. It's producing false. In ground, true. Inventory full, false. Awesome. So, currently extracting stone. Nope. We don't want you extracting stone. We want you extracting iron. So we need to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, I messed around with this for a few times. It still says currently extracting stone, and it could just be possible that that just hasn't updated because it doesn't know what it has yet because it has no power. So, I'm going to assume this is working fine because there is absolutely no stone around here. This pink reddish stuff is iron. Pink reddish, brownish, greenish. This stuff is is all iron. That up there is stone. So, we're going to just assume at the moment it is working right. And we're gonna try and hook it up to a power grid. I guess for the time being, I could quickly hook it up to the recon, just to see if it's working the way it's supposed to. We won't be able to run it long because it'll drain the recon's batteries. In fact, I don't even think the recon has enough power to run the entire thing. How much power do you require to run? 200 kilowatts. I believe that is like, I think the limit on power draw is like 400 kilowatts or 300 on the recon. I never designed the recon for do something like this, but let's see. Maximum, never mind, it can definitely run it. Each one can draw 200 kilowatts. So it has a 1.2 megawatt of power draw, it has. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do to make this work. I need construction components. Do I not have any construction components on me? Why do I not have my construction components? Did I forget to grab them? Did I? Oh, they were all converted into this guy. Right. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab some construction components, and I need to grab water anyways, because that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. So, my character is a little bit thirsty, so I will be right back. Alrighty, we have arrived. Got the recon right over here. I got the materials I need to actually make this stuff. We need to add the little power thing onto you. Need steel plates. Dang it! I'll be back again. Okay, back again. Good thing this mine is very close to our base. So happy I didn't go for the one that was 6 kilometers away. Otherwise, this would have been so much driving. Would have been a good montage, though. Anyways, we need to. Whoop, that's not. Nope, that's not how mining drills work. We need to put a little. I think we can do it. Do it this way. A little power socket on this guy. Again, once I actually expand the mine to have like a cargo system, we'll probably like build a cargo system out here and then put the power connection there to make things a little bit better. There we go. And then we need a power pole. We can put about here, I would think, like right next to this baby. Now I know how short people feel. There we go. Power pole is up and operational. And now we need to connect these together. So connect you to you. And then connect you to you. There we go. Now our mine should have power. And I see the cockpit from the mine, which means they are connected. Fantastic. Let's turn you on. You are producing stone. Dang it. You're not actually producing iron like you're supposed to. Okay. Let me mess around with this and see if I can get this to actually do iron the way it's supposed to. Oh, okay. This actually isn't iron. That's why I'm so confused. Okay. I was placing this thing like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, why is it still saying stone? This totally looks like iron. But nope. Apparently that is spawning as stone. Good to know. Alright, let's take this thing apart. Because I was just about ready to spawn some iron. Like an iron thing in to like make it be iron. But apparently we didn't go low enough or something. Let's see. Apparently iron is like 8 more meters down. Ah, it is a different color. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Well, hope you guys are ready for another mining montage. I need to like mine out all of this stone area to get down into the iron area. This is weird. Let me just actually make sure that is iron. That is iron ore. Okay, cool. It is kind of weird how that, how the stone on this planet is like really similar in color, to the iron. It's also weird how when you go down that deep, you no longer hear the atmospheric noises. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the mining montage. I will be back once I have this actually established the way it's supposed to be. Hey, alrighty. This baby is now extracting iron. Fantastic. Okay, let's do, I want to do a little bit more digging out just to kind of like make it to where it doesn't look like it's like into the wall or something. So it's really interesting how that stone and this iron were like so similar to each other. Which is why I got really confused. There we go. We can keep that there as like a structural thing. It's running its animation right now. Indeed. Alright, so I need to make sure that we have a way out of here. Until we get things fully established, it's just gonna have to sit down here. Okay. Now let's rebuild things to give it power. We'll do... I guess we can do that side this time. Still... What do you mean I need steel plates? Did you steal my steel plates? There we go. Oh no! That's fine. Well, in that case, give me more of your stuff. Now needs a large steel too because I accidentally destroyed one of them. It's fine. Everything's fine here. Okay. Can you still connect up to each other? Oh god. Hey, it can. There we go. Okay. And we'll go ahead and disconnect it from the recon, because we know that it works. Disconnect, please. Doesn't want to disconnect. Okay. Alright, one moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart the server. I'll be right back. Huh. It still doesn't want to disconnect. Alright, one moment. There we go. Forced it to disconnect. Alright. So let's go ahead and hook this one back up. Boop, boop. There we go. And now let's start taking our recon out. I forget how far away these things can be. I think it's like maybe a couple 100 meters. So we probably won't need a whole lot of power plant or power poles to actually hook this up. Let's go about, I would say here for the first one. Yeah, that's a decent amount of travel. In fact, I think it'll actually tell me how far I need to go once I construct it. Hey! Okay, cool. So 150 meters is definitely possible. No, I don't know the exact limit on the cables, but 150 makes me feel a lot better because that means we won't need near as many as I'm thinking we're gonna need. But yeah, awesome. We got these babies all hooked up, and let me go over here, and let's see if we can actually see the mine from our station now. Should be able to. Yes, basic static drill. There it is. I'm just gonna rename it to Iron Mine. It is hooked up to the station. Now, we need to build ourselves another large steel tube, I believe, because yeah, we accidentally scrapped one. Didn't mean to. Alright. Now let's go to the iron mine and get it up and operational. And then we can check that we can mark that off of our we can mark that off of our list. And then I want to come back and I want to see how much power that's actually drawing. Because right now, without the mine actually running, we have enough power for 3 days, and that's real days. So that's 36 hours. So which is plenty of power. Yeah. Let me go to the iron mine and we will get this baby going. If this works right and we still have plenty of power, we'll work on getting the next mine going, the nickel mine. The bad boy running. There we go. And now when we turn you on, you should be making iron. Hooray! And with that running, we have enough power for 19 hours. All right, that went down a lot. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So that means if we get the next mine going, it'll bring it down to like 6 hours or something like that. Because these mines do actually draw a lot of power. They don't mine very quickly. Like 500 iron is not much at all in this game. But it will be running continuous and we won't have to actually drill it out, which is fantastic. Okay, so keeping that in mind, we may have to build our power plant next and then start working on getting shale oil back to our base. That way we have a source of power. Because I'm not going to be using solar or wind for this playthrough. I'm going to stick with ones we have to mine. That way we can be using the static mine mod as much as possible. Okay, so yeah. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time before the base runs out of power. Because we're also not building anything, and building things will also require power too. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back to base. And let's go ahead and grab a little bit of the iron that we're mining so that we can also refine that and have a little bit more to be used back at base. Boop, boop, boop. It's not much right now, but hey, it is something. We'll just throw this into our cockpit. It does have a little bit of inventory room. And then we will make our way back. Alright, back at base. Let's go ahead and throw this into the refinery. Yeah, oh, right, it's, hee. It's in the recon's inventory. Boop. Now the good news is once that mine fills up, it'll stop consuming power. So we'll save power like that. Let's run that in the refinery. And now the next thing we need is we need to start building our generator. And I need to figure out how that actually works. I think I can just throw the generator on our station somewhere. Like we could probably just throw it right here. Run our diesel generator. But I'm not entirely sure how it actually works. Boop, boop, boop. 1,300 in the mine already. Nice. So let's build a steel plate real quick. I just want to see how this actually works. So diesel generator. Puts out 5 megawatts of power. Uses diesel. Oh, okay. So this one you just load the diesel in manually. Okay. I think you need like the tanks and whatnot in order for it to work right. Because I did see some diesel generator tanks. Let's see what these guys are all about. I'm trying to figure out how they actually connect to each other. They look really cool though. Really like the mod. Oh wait, do you actually... You use power too. Okay. But again, these things might just be manual. Let's see. It doesn't really give me a description on it. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Boo. So, let's see. You are the smallest one. You're smaller even than the generator. So we probably could actually make this right now. How much power does it take to run our mines? Where is my iron mine? It takes 200 kilowatts, and the tanks itself produces 2 megawatts. That'll be enough to run. That'll be enough to run 10 mines. Yeah. So that's pretty much all we actually need. All right. I just need to figure out exactly where I want to put that. We could put it right here, right next to the batteries. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But let's take care of our character real quick, because we are thirsty. We are hungry. Eventually we'll be needing to take care of that, but start off enough to where we don't really need to worry too much about it. Okay. So first off, let's get this baby running. Now that we have a source of iron running. And we need, looks like 49 steel plates. So yeah, let me get this thing built and we will continue once we have our diesel generator running. Or at least operational. Won't run until we get some oil thrown into it. Alright, we are currently creating some reactor components, which we will need in order to make the diesel generator tanks. I didn't realize I required reactor components. So yeah, that's going to take a while because those things they take a little bit to make. So in the meantime, I'm going to head over to the closest iron mine and grab more iron for our refinery to continue running. And it's starting to get a little bit dark on the server. I think it's just because there's another like sandstorm rolling in. But the sun is starting to get low set, which means once we start going to the shale oil, it might actually be nighttime, which is going to be really interesting. Also, I think I have the lights on my character is still running. Oops. For when I was doing the mine. That's all good. But yeah, let's go here and grab a little bit of iron, and once we have all the components made to run those generator tanks, we will be good to go. Alright, we are back at base. Go ahead and... oh god! Oh no! Well, this is a predicament. Flip back over! Flip back over! Well... well, that's, yeah, this is why you don't use your front brakes to slow down a bike. For this reason, right here. It should fix itself once I empty the weight. I have the cockpit full of iron right now, so it's weighing it down. If not, I know how to fix it. I have the technology. Let's throw you guys in. Let's grab the iron out of here. Where's my inventory? I can move like this. Come on. Let's see if we go backwards and then park brake. Not enough speed. Gotta gather a little bit more speed. Come on. Come on. Dang it! Need more speed! Eee! Well, this is my life now. That's hilarious. Alright, let's throw the rest of this in the refinery. And then we need some sort of way to chuck this thing. Like if we do that, oh, whoops. It's fine. Trying to fix things anyways. Boop, boop, boop. Come on. Fall! Fall! Okay. What if we get a little bit of speed and then we hit it? Come on. Nope, it's too slow. How do you fix a car like this in real life? Come on. Get a little bit of speed. A little bit of speed. Not going in the direction I wanted to go. Speed. Ah! Not enough. Dang it! This is so difficult. Come on. I believe in you. Oh, so close. Need a little bit more speed. Come on. Okay. And let's see, how can I pull it back? The best thing I could do is grab a few batteries. And do something like this. Why? Are you really not going to lean? Okay. Whoops. Alright. We do this then. Make it very top heavy. This should make it fall down. Should make it fall down. Should make it fall down. Oh my god. Why are you like this? There it goes. Ah, jeez. Things you do to fix your cars. Alright. Note to self. Don't hit the parking brake when you're going like 60 miles an hour. Bad things happen. Okay. And let's go ahead and get rid of you. Turn admin controls off. Save the game. Just in case anything really dumb happens. Are we done building our construction things? Oh, we do. Nice. Okay. Now we need 6 motors and 25 computers, which we should have the materials to do that. Alright, I will be right back once this is all completed. Building myself a diesel generator tank, which is gonna take a little bit longer than I was expecting, but we are working on it. There we go. Alright, diesel tank slash generator is now up and operational. It just needs oil in order to run and to do what it needs to do. Okay, so I believe now the next task is I was going to build the other mines, but I did kind of forget how much power draw that those mines actually produce. So we are going to go instead make ourselves grab us some shale oil using the tower that we just made, the tower that we just did. So let me go ahead and check off some of our to-do stuff. There we go. Now I need to grab materials in order to make a new static mine. Because I did kind of forget that it takes 100 steel plate. We may have to make another stop by the iron mine and pick up some more. Because the iron mine is currently full, it's not mining at the moment. We do have 4,500 the iron on us. Isle on us. Let's see how much it takes to make 100 of these. 2,100. We actually have enough. Nice. Cool. Good to know. What else do we need? 30 construction components and 10 large steel tubes. So I need 30 of these, 10 of these, and 5 computers just to get it operational. Alright. And now I'm going to grab our displays and we're going to go ahead and queue up probably 15 of these as well as 15 of these. And then what is the last one that we need for our power lines? Whoops, I got rid of our power lines when I was trying to figure out how to to get my car working again. 15 computers. There we go. And I'll be back once all this stuff is queued, or all this stuff is built and ready for transport. Alright, we're all built up. I'm going to go ahead and separate a little bit of our inventory to keep the stuff that we'll be using for the power lines separated from what we're going to be using to build the actual mine. And let's make sure that our food and water are full because this might be a little bit of a long travel. So let's go ahead and bring you over here, consume one of you. We have 16 Clang Colas left. We still got quite a bit of those left. Then we're gonna eat a little bit of food to get ourselves rested up, and the sun is getting ready to set. So we're gonna have a little bit of night driving going around. This is gonna be fun. I believe each one of these give me 10 food back. So yeah, we might have to eat a little bit more. We're still fine on rest. We're at 71 HP, or 71 on our health, or on our sleep. Even though I might still be going a little bit insane, but sleep-wise, character is doing great. Character is feeling really, really well. I need to heal myself real quick. I kind of forgot why I had some damage. I think it was... Oh yeah, it was when I was trying to do the intro. I kept messing up on it, and eventually it took so long that my character got too thirsty and started dying. Oh well, it is what it is. And we'll eat one more food. That should bring us up to like 70 something. Food goes down really slowly, so I'm not really too worried about keeping my food all the way up all the time. We have 80 emergency ration bars left, so we still have plenty to go. And once we get all of our basic mines going and everything, we'll start building our little habitat to make things to keep ourselves alive. But for the time being, we're just going to run on coal and emergency rations. But anyways, I believe we are ready to go. I have all the materials I need to build the next mine on me. I have the materials I need to make the power lines inside the recon, and I believe we have the coordinates of where the shale oil is located, which is in that direction. So let me make sure my lights are off. Fantastic. Let's hop into the recon vehicle, turn our lights on, and let's do this. Alrighty, we have made it to the shale oil location. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little truck driving montage. I really love those on the soundtracks I use for those that montage is from a Hard Truck 2, which is an old truck driving game. It's fantastic. I love all of the soundtracks because they're all metal. And this, I played that back in the day before I even knew what metal was, so I think it's one of the inspiration for me for listening to metal all the time now. But the brake lights work pretty good. Honestly, I was thinking about making them brighter, but when it's kind of dark like this, they still shine pretty well. Also, I still have my lights on. What's wrong with me? Am I some sort of barbarian? So I like it. I might increase the brightness a little bit, like not by much. Let me see if I can actually make that adjustment real quick while I'm thinking about it. Brake lights. Yeah, we can increase the intensity a little bit. Yeah, to like 2.5. There you go. Now they look like brake lights. I like it. Anyways, shale oil should be right around here. Yep, right there it is. And I need to go ahead and start digging a hole so that we can deploy a mine to get this all going. I will be enjoy the mining montage. There's gonna be a lot of montages in this series. I'm thinking I'm gonna have one for mining, one for driving, and one for constructing. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And yeah, I will be back once we get this mine all built out and start constructing our oil mine. Brain went blank there for a bit. Okay, this one ended up being a little bit more of a mess than I was expecting. So I couldn't actually find any shale oil on this planet. I don't think it actually spawned with any, since shale oil is a mod and this is also a modded planet. So what I ended up doing was spawning a shale oil asteroid into the planet to find the shale oil, and that's kind of why things are all like messed up around here. But it should still work if I can get the mine to actually sit on top of the shale oil stuff, hopefully. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out a good little platform that I can do to make it work the way I want it to. I may also respawn the shale oil asteroid to see if that would actually help things out, but we'll see if we can get to work first. It's good to have backup plans, but let's make sure that the main thing works the way it's supposed to. So I still got a way out. This out here is through the tunnel. And let's see what we can do. It should work as long as it's on top of it. So let's do something like that. Let's get it built real quick and see if it's gonna extract shale oil. Extracting stone. Of course you are. Of course you are. So we need to probably clear out a lot of the stone area and then spawn the asteroid. Because it's a little bit confused because both the voxels are inside each other. get rid of you. I'll just keep doing that. It might work if I spawn it there. If I do something like that, that might work. Extracting stone. Dang it! Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll go back to the montage, but I kind of just want to let that go. And yeah, we'll be back. I'll be back once I figure out a solution to this interesting problem. Okay, so I did some messing around, and it turns out that this mod does not like being used in with modded ore. It just doesn't know what it is, so it just thinks it's not in anything, which kind of sucks. That means that we'll have to mine shale oil manually. Oh well. More mining montages, I guess. So, I guess in the meantime, I will actually fill up our little recon with some shale oil, and we will make our way back. It's a little bit disappointing that it doesn't work in the mod or with modded oil ore, but we'll just have to mess around a bit and see if we can get it going. Anyways, shale oil is oh well. Okay, we got about 1,000 shale oil. That's about all I can carry because this isn't a transport vehicle. This is a scouting vehicle. So, and I guess we will be on our way. It's a little bit depressing, but at least now we can use the I can build a like mining system for the shale oil to extract it, since we can't do the static mod thing. I might see if I can find a patch or something for it to work with this type of ore. I thought it would work like on any type of ore, no matter what. But I guess it just doesn't work right with the mining ones. Anyways, yeah. I think we're gonna head back and we're gonna drop out this ore, and I think we might call that for this episode, actually. I wanted to get done with the nickel and the silicon mine, but at the moment we really don't need it. Shale oil and iron is kind of our most important right now, and I kind of didn't realize that we would have to actually go down deep and make the mine. And that's definitely been taking some time. So yeah. Oh god! Oh god! Well, that's a problem. Well, I will be right back. Okay, luckily we didn't lose too much progress. We're still just gathering a couple of mine. And yeah, we're basically, yep, cool. Really didn't lose any progress whatsoever. That was like a really good autosave. Anyways, I am heading back to base. We're gonna put some of this shale oil into the refinery so that we can turn it into normal oil, which can be used by our generators. And then, yeah, we'll call it good for this episode. In the next episode, we will get the nickel and silicon mine going, and we might start working on the transport vehicle, since we need to since we have to mine oil manually instead of the using the static drill. It's, yeah, we're gonna need the transport vehicle a little bit earlier than I was expecting. So yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. We'll get the nickel mine going, the silicon mine going, so we have all the basic materials. Oh yeah, this is where I gotta remember that my vehicle is a little bit heavy because our inventory is full. Because our vehicles do adjust their performance based off of what you're carrying. So if you're planning to carry or build a transport vehicle, you're going to need a vehicle with lots of powerful tires. Or if you're planning to like make things go off-world, you have to keep in mind of how much cargo that the ship is actually carrying. And it's gonna be fun to go through all that stuff. But yeah, anyways, enjoy the nighttime truck montage. I like the nighttime sounds on this planet a lot better too. Even though there's crickets, we're in the middle of a desert planet, so it's kind of an odd choice. But anyways, enjoy the montage. Alrighty, we have made it back to base. We've gotten quite lucky on some of those road bumps from earlier in both of these little montages. Only one of them has cost me to have to restart not the server, but restart the server. And okay, cool. I was like, my headphones turned off because it's been too quiet. But once we got close to base, the base started making noises, and now we're good to go. Alright, so let me go ahead and throw this oil that we extracted into the refinery. Because that should work. Yep, there it goes. It's now refining the shale oil into actual oil. And gravel, which can be used to make more reactor components. And then let me go ahead and throw whatever I have in my inventory in here. We can use that to make our next mine, either the nickel mine or silicon mine. Most likely the nickel mine would be next. That's usually the most that we use. We do use quite a bit of silicon, but silicon is also very easy to make, so yeah. And depending on how long this oil lasts, will also depend on how long we're gonna need the my brain is fried. I've been recording for 2 hours. It's gonna depend on how long. Ooh, that is very bright. Nice. It's gonna depend on how long the oil lasts. Will determine like how much we need to extract. Let's see what we currently have right now. It's gonna probably take a while to refine this. Yeah, it refines at a pretty slow pace. So we might eventually need a dedicated refinery just for shale oil. But we have 1.26. Let's see how well this actually works if we throw it in U. Oh god, it's loud. Who knew? It's diesel. 26 minutes is how long it'll last. At maximum output. Okay. So it doesn't really consume that much fuel. Good to know. So we probably won't actually need a, to really refine or mine it that much. Good to know. How long? Oh god, that noise is getting really annoying though. It does take quite some time to refine. Batteries is what I need. They will be fully recharged in 2 hours, and we currently have 26 minutes of diesel fuel. Nice. So we may have to put the diesel generator somewhere else. My original plan was to make like a diesel power plant over here, so we might still end up doing that. And then hook like a bunch of gas tanks, and then a generator, and a couple of generators in the middle, and more gas tanks on the side. That's something we might do. At the moment, we don't really need that much power, but in the future, we definitely will need it. Indeed. It's got 25 minutes of fuel left. Let's go ahead and grab more that we have refined. At least the oil will last a really long time. Because we only have, I think it's 3 kilograms of oil. I mean, that's still a lot of freaking oil. But it will last 1 hour running at full capacity with just that much oil. Okay. Okay. So it's definitely going to be very useful. It only produces 2 megawatts of power though. So it's not a whole lot of power, but it will definitely make things useful. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We ended up getting we didn't really get the shale oil mine operational, but we did end up making some shale oil, and we do technically have a mine, and we probably won't have to go crazy on mining it out, just because of the fact we get a decent amount mining it, and it seems to burn at a very slow pace. So, if we need more oil, we'll go out there and grab it. But it's definitely not something that we're going to need all the time. So, what did we accomplish today? We built an iron mine, we got hooked up to the main system, we built a power plant, a simple diesel tank generator, and we mined some shale oil. It doesn't sound like we accomplished a whole lot, but yeah, we did get some things up and operational, which is nice. Next, we need to get a nickel mine running, we need to get a silicon mine running, and then we need to build a transport vehicle that we can use to gather those materials, expand their inventories, so that we can just go out and gather the iron, the nickel, the silicon, the shale that we need to run this operation. And then next, once we get that going, we need to get ice. We need to build, once we get power under control, we can start using atmospheric thrusters, because they do consume a lot of power, and build ourselves a flying vessel to get ice. Once we bring ice up here and get that under control, then we can start building our platform to build our rocket ship and start designing our rocket ship to take us to space. That's going to be fun. But probably before we actually do that, we'll need to get a farm going so that we can keep ourselves alive, because we still have 16 colas that'll last quite some time and 80 emergency rations. So still not like crazy, still not like needing to build all that stuff as a high priority, but it is still something we have to think about once we get all that stuff established. So, what I want to do for the next episode, get the mines going, get the transport ship or the transport vehicle operational, and take it for a test drive. That's going to be That's gonna be the goal for the next episode. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Let me quickly transfer some more oil over. Yeah, we only extracted like 200 of the shale oil that I brought over. So, yeah. And we're now up to 5.7 kilograms of oil, and we can run this baby at full capacity for 2 hours. So yeah, pretty cool, and that should be enough to fully charge the batteries. Yeah, the batteries will be fully charged in 1 hour, so they'll drastically drop as that gets lower. So cool. Extracting shale is really interesting. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. My character's gonna go to sleep for a while. He sleeps in his chair. Don't judge him. He doesn't have a bed yet. Turn my headlights off. There we go. But anyways, nope, that's not what I wanted. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until next time. There we go. Until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Baker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.